was very shy to check my breast. Right, I never checked my breast before, and I never even went for any clinical breast check because I thought that I was very healthy. So there's no one in my family with a history of breast cancer. So I was very confident of myself. And when I was having my headache, I went to see the doctor, and this doctor asked me to lie down on the bed, and she wanted to do a breast check. And I was very annoyed. I said, why must you check my breast for? I'm fit and healthy. But she said, no, it's nothing wrong by checking your breast. Just lie down. As I was lying down, I still told her I'm not too happy with checking my breast. And when she checked my breast, she found 3 lumps. And those 3 lumps were cancer lumps. And immediately I was referred to a hospital, and then they did a biopsy, and it was to reconfirm, and it was confirmed again that it was cancer. I had to go for a surgery as soon as possible. So officially they told me on the 1st September 2006 that I have cancer, breast cancer, and my whole world crushed on me. I was just crying and crying and crying, and I was telling myself, I'm going to die. That's what was all in my head, right? And 1st September 2006, I was informed. 12th September 2006, they did a breast surgery, they did a lumpectomy, and they removed the 3 lumps. After 2 weeks, the breast was swollen and red. I went back again to see my doctor, and they told me that the cancer has gone to my lymph nodes. Alright, the following month, 17 October 2006, they removed all my auxiliary lymph nodes. And this hand was like paralyzed. Okay, I had to lift it and put it on my lap or on the table. Right? Alright, then I thought, fine. They've removed my lumps, they've removed the lymph node, I'm free of cancer. It was not so. After the second surgery, my whole arm on left side was swollen, and there was seroma accumulation. There was water accumulation under the arm, and it was terribly painful. I was admitted again for another week, and they had to use a syringe to remove the fluid. Then my doctor told me that I have to go for chemotherapy as soon as possible. On the 8th of November 2006, I had to go for chemotherapy, and that was hell. Right? I went for 4 cycles of chemotherapy. On my last cycle, 4th cycle, I was very, very critical, whereby I looked like a very, very old lady with no hair, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, with just my skin and my bones left. I was not able to speak because the ulcer was from my mouth and deep down to my throat. And as I vomited, I used to vomit blood. I was not able to talk, not able to eat, not even able to move around or to sit. I was just bedridden, and I had to be rushed to the emergency because all my neighbors said that I was in a very, very terrible situation. When I was in the emergency at the hospital, they took my blood, and only then I knew that my immune was below 0, my white blood cell and everything was below 0, and I was at a very, very critical point, and I was rushed into the quarantine, and I was in the quarantine for 3 weeks. And since I could not eat or talk, they had to administer me with 90 bottles of drip, 90 bottles of IV drips, and not including blood and medication. And there was a time where the doctors told me that my body was rejecting all the medication, and I could hear them telling that this lady, this patient can go off any time. Told my family members to be prepared for the worst. Now I myself, I too knew that I won't last long, that I knew that I'm going to die. And I had to prepare for death myself. Because at that time, my children were still very small. My eldest daughter was 13 years old. My son was 11 years old. And my youngest girl was 9 years old. I could not leave them and go off just like that. I was just thinking of them, and I used to cry day and night, and I was very scared to even close my eyes. I was so scared that if I close my eyes to even to sleep, I might not wake up again. And after days of crying and crying and crying, consoling myself, and finally I told myself, well, if it's time for me to go, I have to go, and everything will be taken care of, especially my children, and willingly I closed my eyes. I don't know how many days I slept, and I heard someone calling my name, right? Then I slowly opened my eyes, and I was still in the same quarantine room. It was my doctor holding my hand and calling my name. This time I said, oh my God, I'm still alive, right? And I'm not going to give up this time that easily, right? I know that everyone born will have to go someday or one day, but for me, it's not time yet, right? So I picked up all my courage and I began to sit, eat, and walk. And after 3 weeks, I walked out of the oncology ward, and this is my 4th year. Not after that, not even once. I went into the oncology ward for any admission, and I pulled up all my courage and my willpower to move on with life and to live for my children's sake. My youngest girl is here. She is 13 years old now, right? All my children have gone through hell with me, right? And now, if I go around and tell people when I go for these awareness talks, I tell them, hey, look here, please come and check your breast, or at least check your breast every month. After your menstruation, 7th to the 10th day, you must do your breast self-examination. For those who have already menopause, fix a day, and check every month, right? Because don't make the mistake that I did. Right? I was very ignorant and very shy to check my own breast, right? And now, with Pride Foundation, okay, they have given me so much of courage, and they have given me so much of motivation to move on with life. And now I go around giving talks, giving my experience, giving myself as an example to others, so that they do their breast check, and if it is found when it is very small, a small lump, it saves your life. Not only your life, it also saves your money and all the painful journey, right? So my advice to people is, please check your breast. Okay, if it's in the beginning, it saves lives. Early stages saves lives. Okay, and to those who are going through this cancer or any kind of cancer, or with relatives and so on, please tell them there is life after cancer. Cancer is not a death sentence, right?